We go, oh, we're gonna ask the owners for it. We're gonna ask the owners for it. Stop asking them for shit.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about former NBA basketball player, now college student playing golf at NC J.R. Smith, dropping straight bombs, straight science on this whole issue of reparations. I'm going to go there. Yes, I am. And also this whole entitlement mentality of please give me something, please give me this, give me that, rather than doing some things for yourself. Now, before I go any further, let's get straight into the clip. In this clip, you'll see J.R. Smith talking to a bunch of other former athletes. I think you have Antoine Walker. I forget the other guy. You guys know who he is when you see him if you're into sports. But after we get done watching that, I'll come back. I'll talk about what he said there. Then I'll give you the rest of my 2 cents and my detailed analysis. And then I'll wrap it on up with a nice bow on top. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
In the bubble, George Floyd happens.
That's right.
We stopped playing. We go, oh, we're gonna ask the owners for it. We're gonna ask the owners for it. Stop asking them for shit.
Huh.
What are we asking them for? I went down the line. No bullshit. You can show. You can ask these dudes if not. I got Paul George sitting right here. I got DeMar DeRozan sitting right here. I got Russell Westbrook sitting right here. I'm literally sitting next to all of these dudes who are LA guys. I'm like, bro, I'm not counting your chips, but everybody else is. So you make 200, you make 200, you make 175, you make 150, you make 180. Why don't y'all have your own gym? Why we gotta go to UCLA to work out in LA every time? You got your own. Y'all all come from the exact same community. You want to inspire kids that look like you. All it takes is 5 of us. 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. What bank gonna turn us down? We about to build this whole shit out for our community. We're gonna build gyms, rec centers, start leagues, and all that. Who's gonna stop us? We got the money. We don't have the mindset. Our mindset, we'd rather go throw $60,000 in the club, in the strip club. Go throw $60,000 than go feed 2,500 people in the hood. Think about it. I've done it. I can't sit here and be like, oh man, I'm a hypocrite. I've done this myself. I've thrown money in the club, literally, blindlessly, aimlessly, drunk, at a ball. And now I sit back like I'm a stupid ass. I could have fed my whole community 10 times over with the money I was just late on the bus.
All right, you saw that, you heard that. Now, I say 0 lies detected. No lies detected. The mentality of people got to change. That's the main thing. If you want to change anything in a particular place, in the community, in the country, your mind has got to change first. It's just like giving money to lottery winners, right? If your mind is not prepared to handle that kind of money, you're going to blow it. It's like Family Guy. I've said it before, but there was an episode of Family Guy where they win a lottery. Peter, the whole family, they win a lottery, and they go broke at the end of the episode. But before the actual end, they win a lottery again and go broke again. This time it's worse. I think they do that like 2 or 3 more times. They get the money, go broke. Get the money, go broke. It's their mind. Peter gets some money, go out and buy a full gold suit, just ridiculous things that shouldn't be purchased. Not knowing how to manage money properly, always looking for the next way to give, always looking for the next person to give them money to receive something rather than using what they have to create more or to hold on to what they have so they will be able to be set for the future. You know, no sense of investing, no sense of long-term thought process. Just, I'm getting the money right now. I'm gonna spend it right now. I don't care about tomorrow. Tomorrow ain't never gonna come. I don't care. YOLO, you only live once. That kind of mentality, right? And JR was like, you know what? I'm not trying to just preach at people because I've done the same thing myself. Rather than investing money into my own community, rather than trying to help people, I'm complaining about not being helped. And then I say to the white man or to the owner, hey, gimme. So if you have a particular issue, about people being helped, because I'm not saying that if you're an athlete or if you have money, you must help the community. I'm not saying that, but I am saying if you have money, you're already a multimillionaire. Why are you talking about the owner should do something to help the community? You got the money. You got the money. You're making $200 million, $300 million in your NBA career. You have the money. It doesn't take that much money to help. You have money the same as owners have money. What's preventing you from starting your own league and doing it that way? Or doing something else that'll generate revenue so you can help the community consistently as just philanthropy. I'm not saying you're going to be able to make money on it. It won't be a money-making investment helping the community, quote unquote. But if you want to do that, and that's a passion of yours, go out and do it. You got the money. This whole begging mentality got to stop. And I see that so much. And you know what? And as further proof that reparations and stuff like that wouldn't even work, even if they were to be given. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a moment. We saw a preview of reparation with the stimulus. Oh my goodness, the stimulus. Let's not ever have that come back. I was seeing the most ridiculous things get purchased. People gained 1,000 pounds on the stimulus money. Vacations. You know, all these fights on not on the tarmac, but inside the airport, in the concourse, in the terminal. You know, people get ready to board on their flight, and you got a whole high school fight right here happening. That kind of stuff, in my opinion, came from people having money that normally would never have it. Normally, they would never be able to get on the airplane and just travel to Miami from Texas, from California, from New York, or wherever they come from. They would never be able to do it. But now they got plenty of money. I can get on a Spirit airline or a Delta, or I can go wherever I want to go now. Okay, that's not even the race thing. That's black, white, whatever. I'm seeing people that's on drugs. I'm seeing the hood rats. I'm seeing a little bit of everything on these planes that shouldn't be there. You know, and if somebody would say, hey, man, how you stop all these fights? Like, how do you stop these airplane fights or airport fights? I say raise the fare and stop printing and spending money. You raise the fare, you're going to have fewer passengers, but you're going to have better passengers. Now, the question to the airport, to the airlines are, do you want to sacrifice some of these passengers? Okay, is that what you want to do? Because I'm not saying that everybody is going to be a violent person that's, you know, coming in with the stimulus money with a low ticket price. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, if you have low ticket prices and stimulus money, you're going to have them on your airplane. Most certainly, you're going to have them. Okay. And again, that goes to my whole point about people not knowing how to spend money. They spend money improperly. They don't know what to do. If you spent money on a trip and then you're in the airport fighting, you're wasting your money. If you get kicked out of the airport and banned from the airline, you just lost. You just lost. If you get sued, now you're going to lose again. So the mindset of people got to change. That has to be the first thing to go, because if your mind is still stuck on, please give me something, gimme, you never be able to go anywhere. Reparations ain't never going to happen. You know, that it's so sad to see people talk about that, because I know it ain't going to happen. For years, this has been going, 100 years, 200 years has been going on. Every time there's a president that comes in, it's never asked for before the president gets elected if he's a Democrat or Republican. But black folks and people that want money from people, they vote Democrat. After the election happens, then it's like, hey, can we get that? I mean, why would I give you anything? Why would I give you anything when you didn't ask for it before you voted for me? Like, you just hoping I'm going to help you out when there was never any kind of demand or question asked. No question asked. You know, and then when you do get asked a question as a presidential candidate, Joe Biden, hey, man, vote for me or you ain't black. That's how I see it. So it's like there's no incentive to do anything for you. So it's not going to happen because of that. And even if you did get it, they know you're going to blow it. They saw it with the stimulus money. So it's no purpose even having the conversation. And it'll come from your own pocket. If you're an American citizen, it'll come from your own pocket. Taxpayer. And then people say, oh, well, everybody pays taxes. It ain't really going to make a difference. Check it out. We see the results of printing and spending money. We see inflation happening. Now, you got more money, but do you have more money? Because now you're paying more for everything. So you might, at the end of it, if you look at it, you might have less money now than you did 2 years ago. You might make more, but you may have less. Your gas then doubled. Not only your car gas, with your home heating bill, your electric, your food, clothing, cars, all your expenses have gone up. Everything's gone up. You make a little bit more money. You have more money, but you spend more money because you have to. You go into the grocery store, you got to sell a whole kidney to buy your food. It's crazy. So if they print and spend money for reparations from tax money, you'll pay that too through taxes. They say the average family pays an extra $5,000 per year only because of inflation. So if you add to inflation by printing and spending reparations money, you're going to spend probably another $5,000 because of that. So in essence, you're already paying money. You're going to pay more money as another tax to pay for this. For what? To blow it on hair weave and meth and crack and heroin and things of that nature. I saw one story. It was really sad. A white lady. So don't nobody try to say I'm racist. She was in Kentucky or somewhere, and I think she had died or something happened. It was a kid involved. I think the kid got saved and put in care, but the person that got in a bunch of fentanyl because they got the stimulus check. It was in a news story. They said the person said, I got the fentanyl from my stimulus check. The check came in straight to the dope man, dead or in a bad way. So ultimately, as I close, if you're going to have money, if we're going to do things with the money, if we want certain things to happen, we got to stop relying upon others. If you rely upon them, they can control whatever you got going on. That's government housing. Okay, look, you're in government housing, take that vaccine because the government says so. I'm not saying that did happen, but it could because they control you. They could do whatever they want. If you want to have more freedom, more independence, more sovereignty as a person, then you need to control more of your own destiny. And if you have the means to be able to do so, do not ask anyone on the outside to help you get to where you want to go. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How you feel about what J.R. Smith said? Was he correct, incorrect? Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. That's 100% accurate what he said. And I hope that more guys get his mentality. You know, he said that he was the kind of guy that'll blow like 50 grand, 60 grand in the strip club at once. And he realizes how dumb he was for doing that. Now he realizes it. And I hope that people are able to hear him and they don't repeat the exact same mistakes that he made and go forward with a better mind state. Because that's the only way you're going to be able to go forward. If you don't have the mind right, you're not going to have success. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.